Hello.
Weekly Metal Reviews, Tyler
And Reggie Watts here from Because We Care, doing a joint video this week. And it is on The House of Golden Bones, Part 1, the new Stone Sour album that comes out on the 23rd of this month. We've actually just been listening to it, by means we would not like to share, but, you know, we'll have it soon enough. This new album is a concept album, a two-part album, said to supposedly be like a mix of Pink Floyd's The Wall and Alice in Chains' Dirt. So, Melissa, do you have any thoughts on it, Tyler? Would you share anything?
That's Keith from Because We Care.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, he's just... Yeah.
This is a... I don't know why I'm right. This is a solid, enjoyable listen from start to finish. It sounds like Stone Sour has sounded. If you liked Audio Secrecy, you'll like this album. If you've liked Come Whatever May, you'll like this album, if you ask me. It has that Stone Sour sound to it. In all the departments, the vocals, the guitar, everything. I actually found the guitar to be rather enjoyable to listen to. This isn't just a rock band that is like a Disturbed or an Avenged Sevenfold and everything sounds fucking same, you know, or, you know, and it's only about the hits for them, you know. When you listen to an album, it's so bland besides like the standout hit tracks. This is a completely different band. This band is kind of like Alter Bridge to me. When you listen to Alter Bridge, it's not about just the songs you hear on the radio. Every song is good. Same with this band.
I feel like this album kind of flows together really well, too. At least the first part sounds like it goes from song to song pretty easily, and despite how heavy it can get in some parts of the album and how more melodic, and we even have the acoustic song, Tack to Turn on here, and it all transitions very well between the music. Supposedly the story of this is about some individual at the crossroads of life or something, deciding whether you should move forward with this life or stay in that romantic thought of staying back in the same mentality you had when you were like 20 or like in your late teens. So hopefully the story unfolds nicely.
Yeah, and this album offers a lot. There's not only the acoustic song Tack and Turn, which is, how do you say it?
Yeah.
It's one of the most beautiful songs of the year, if you ask me. That's a highly, highly enjoyable song. They use acoustic throughout the album, which is cool. But they also had just crushing moments. Like, shit, what's the song?
RU-486.
Yeah.
The one about the contraceptive and abortive pill they use.
Yeah. And like, Gone Sovereign, one of the first songs released. Like, those songs, they're just crushing with some pretty gnarly riffs. Jim Root's guitar work on this is very cool.
Taylor's vocals.
Yeah,
once again.
They're mind-blowing. He's a fantastic vocalist, if you ask me. He has some of those, like, kind of screams that he does, and mostly in Slipknot. They're found on here, too, which I think is cool. It adds variety, once again, to the vocals, and variety is just a big thing about this album. It's variety from start to finish, and this is just a very enjoyable listen.
I find a lot of bass in the album, too. In addition to that, there's also a lot of interesting drum fills, where I feel like it's really elaborative for this style of music. But with some of the songs, for instance, Gone Sovereign, like he said, I feel like it fits really well with the piece. Just the spaciness of music between vocals, I just feel like it really fits.
This is just a good album. This is a nice band. This is their fourth album, and every album has been pretty good from these guys. They haven't really put out something that was like, damn, that really sucked. You know, this is a very consistent band that writes some good songs. I really enjoyed Audio Secrecy, their last one. I thought that was awesome. This is just another example of a good album. Like Reggie said, it flows. It sounds beautiful too. Like the production is just awesome. You can hear everything so clearly. I mean, that's the benefit of being a hugely popular band on a hugely popular label. You know what I mean? Dog.
Well, you have something to add, Keith?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't. Maybe I have to hear both parts to find that wall comparison of
And
Pink
find the
Floyd's
real
The Wall.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Alice in Chains part, I can kind of see that. There was this one song.
The last
towards
song
the
on the
end.
album.
It starts with a bass, and it reminds me of "Rain When I Die." You know how that starts with bass and everything. It's just, I see Alice in Chains hints in
I can also
influences.
I can also see the Wall kind of reference with the Travelers Part 1 and Part 2. He's kind of thinking like, oh, they're trying to do like another brick in the wall type of thing. But the Travelers are a really nice melodic couple of songs. I really enjoy them.
There's some nice leads on this album too, which kind of surprises me. That's something you don't really hear in a modern rock band entire live. It's just like, wow, you know. Overall, this is a good album.
Good hooks, just fucking good album.
Yeah, if you like Stone Sour, if you've liked them, this won't disappoint.
Even if you like even if you like Slipknot, you're not that huge of a Stone Sour fan, which in many cases isn't really the case, but you still might find something in this album. There's some heavy songs on here, so.
Yep. Even if this just might be a concept album or something, like it's definitely a good one. So check it out. What would you give this out of 10?
Out of 10? Well, only if you're in the first part. Right now, probably about. Well, it's hard to really rate albums because if taking consider their style, you know what I mean. For Stone Sour and their style of music, I'd say a 9 right now. In all honesty, I think it's a good, solid album, and I think it stands alone in itself.
8.25 for me. It's good shit. Weekly Metal Reviews here because we care right here.
And our little
Check
friend
them out.
Here
This
is
guy.
this guy, my
Thanks.
co-host.
Sam's behind the camera, standing there waiting to turn it off because he wants us to shut the fuck up. We're going to, so we're out. Check out Stone Sour, House of Golden Bones.